Hi, it's Kai. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I have never put off a video like this. This is so hard for me.
It has been so hard.
I am going to be recreating my makeup that I used to do when I was 14 years old. I am now 16, and you might think, Kai, that's only 2 years ago. That's really not that long ago. To me, I don't even remember what I was doing back then.
Doesn't matter because I'm a clown and clowns paint their face white anyways.
I have developed as a person in those 2 years so much. This was a long time ago. In freshman year, I was going through so much in my life that I literally don't even remember most of it. And I am disgusted by the way I used to do my makeup. Let's get started. Tarte Shape Tape. I used to use this as foundation. What's even worse is that I used to use a concealer brush on my entire face. This is actually the same exact concealer, like this is expired. If I get a rash, I am suing Tarte. Now you may be thinking, Kai, that's a lot. And you're absolutely right. I remember I literally used to be in class and like, you know when you're tired and like you lay like this, like on your sleeve, my sleeve used to have so much on it because I did not set anything either. This is also the exact brush that I used to use. Oh my god, it's not moving. And I would leave it like this, and if you touch your face, it will literally leave a finger mark because it doesn't set. And everyone would tell me that they thought my skin was actually clear and they couldn't tell that I had acne. Is this a life hack? I would fill in my eyebrows with powder and pomade, but I used to use this like e.l.f. duo and it was really like pigmented and stuff. Back when everyone used to have really like extremely thick eyebrows. James Charles used to look like this. I used to see James Charles and be like, oh my god, his eyebrows look so good. Like I wish my eyebrows were that big. I would make them that big. You can look back, like I literally have an eyebrow tutorial.
So you just want to blend this part.
I don't know what was going on back then. There used to be like these Snapchat stories, celebrity makeup hacks, and it was Kylie Jenner saying that she puts a lighter powder in the front and a pomade in the back. I can feel the product on my skin so hard. I used to contour, it just did not show up at all. Like it was not pigmented. So I'm gonna use an eyeshadow that's not pigmented in a big brush like this. I think it was just like too light for me. It was like a darker palette, but I had the lighter one because I was like, oh, like I didn't think that I needed it to be darker, but you know, it was showing up exactly like this. So if you think this is contour, then I don't know what to tell you. I really used to look like this. I used to use a Too Faced chocolate gold palette. I don't remember, but they had these two like brown shades that I used to put only in the corner of my eye because I used to watch, again, looking at Snapchat for celebrity makeup hacks. I used to be really obsessed with BTS. I still love them. I was bugging back then. But like, there used to be all these articles about like them doing eye makeup because like, you don't really see like men doing eye makeup, but in K-pop it's very common. So like at Taehyung, like look at the way that he puts like shades on that outside part of his eye. Like basically we just put like two eyeshadows like on the outside and it would like make his eyes look really elongated because he has a completely different eye shape from me. But I was like, oh my god, like he did it, it's gonna look good on me. So I used to use two brown shades, one lighter and one darker. So I'm gonna be using the Etude House Play Color Eyes. Honestly, the color I used to look like this one and this darker one. This is the same brush that I used to use, this big huge brush. But I remember specifically it was like a neutral tone brown. I'm scared. Oh my god, this is what I used to look like. Put me next to the picture. This makes me look so much older. Like I look old. I would use a Fenty Beauty. This is also the same one that I was using. Gloss. This was the original color. They used to only have one color. Smelling all of these makeup products is literally bringing me back to a time that I did not need to remember. I don't even know what to say at this point. The fact that I'm still capable of looking like this, like I don't look exactly the same because obviously I've been on testosterone for like a year now, so my facial structure has changed. I used to have very high like cheekbones, like my face used to be like this, and then now it's like more masculine, and obviously I didn't have a beard before I was on testosterone. I did not set my face. I did not wear mascara. I didn't wear blush or like anything else. Okay, so that's it. This is how I used to do my makeup. I used to do my makeup like this every single day and thought I looked amazing. My eyes burned from the way that I just put eyeshadow on. I put this next to a picture of me. I would be falling asleep in class, lean on my hand like that, right? And my whole finger would be black. I'm not crying and my eyes are just burning. Like on Snapchat, I'll be like, life hack, if you, I don't have the video. I don't think I have it. I might have it saved. I might have it in my memories. Let me see. I used to be like, oh my God, guys, if you cry and you use a beauty blender to catch the tears, you literally save tissue. Like, that's so good for the planet and you're saving so much money. Like, I used to have videos of me literally crying and I'd be like, guys. That's what I was doing back then. Please subscribe to me.
This is a eyebrow brush that came like this, but I bent it because it's more convenient. First, I'm just gonna be combing through my eyebrow hairs, and then I'm gonna be grabbing Quick Styling Brow Pencil Jumbo by Z and Tree. You could just use any eyebrow pencil. It's shaped like that. I like it because it's big and it matches my eyebrow. I'm just gonna be filling in my eyebrows because they are small. And honestly, if you're doing this before school, you probably don't have time to make it look natural. So I'm just coloring in the empty parts, and I don't really care if they look like real hairs or not because it doesn't matter. Nobody's that close to you. And then what I do is I draw 2 lines and then I blend it out so it's kind of ombre. And I just give them more shape. On the other side of the eyebrow pencil is another spoolie, and I like to use a different spoolie for blending this part because this gets dirty, and when I first comb through my brows, I'm not trying to add any color on it. So you just want to blend this part. Next, with clean hands, I'm gonna be going into the blemish control cushion. I don't like using the cushion because it makes it look cakey, so I'm just gonna open it. I dip my finger in the cushion and I spread it over my acne scars and then my neck so it matches. Take a Real Technique sponge that you get from the pharmacy for like $3 because beauty blenders are too expensive. I'm just gonna use the flat side to blend it, and this is just to cover my acne scars and redness. Once it's blended out, I go back and add a little bit more to the parts that I feel like did not get covered enough. And this is as far as I know, the only foundation that works for my skin because I have sensitive skin and I react to things so easily. This is the only foundation I've used so far that hasn't broken me out right after using it. Next, I'm gonna grab the Tarte Shape Tape that's lighter than this foundation and just put it under my eyes so that it'll look brighter in case I have any darkness under my eyes, because I'm trying to look like I got 8 hours sleep, even though on the first day I probably only got 2 hours. I don't put a lot because I want it to look natural. Doing this will just make you look more awake. So most of the time, this is all I have time for, but I'm gonna add a little bit because I don't think that's enough for a whole tutorial. I'm gonna get the Wet n Wild contour cushion and just do a little bit like here. Get the sponge, hold it like that so that it'll make a line and blend it. Gives your face a little bit more color. If I don't do this, I look all one color and I don't like it. Next, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. eye primer. I have oily eyelids, so I have to do this. Now I'm gonna be grabbing the 20 Muli Mark waterproof gel liner. I don't put a lot, and it's in brown. It comes in a pot like this. I'm just gonna define the edge of my eye to make it look longer on both sides, and then I go in my top waterline. So I just like press the brush like under my eyelashes, and that makes your eyes like stand out more. Next, I'm gonna go in with the ABH Dream Glow Kit. You can probably tell I only use the yellow one, so I'm gonna go in with the yellow one and add highlight because I don't like looking dry.